guys, it's Ray from Oracle12 and EpicDroid.com, and I am here today with the Gimenohig Ultra Thin Aramid Fiber case for the Google Pixel 9 and Google Pixel 9 Pro. Now this case here is the most lightweight case I have used for the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 9 Pro as of yet. It is extremely lightweight, it offers a ton of grip, and it manages to look good at the same time. The case is fairly straightforward. It has some very precise cutouts here. You can see those everywhere. It holds to the phone very grippily. It's very difficult to get it off, so once it's on, it stays on until you want to take it off. Now, one of the claims to fame about Aramid fibers is it's the same fiber that is used in Kevlar armor or bulletproof vest for the military and for law enforcement. Now, this case, I can tell you with an absolute guarantee, it is not going to stop a bullet. However, it does offer some additional protection, and at the very least, it looks super cool. To put it on the device, we're going to flip it over like this. We're going to set it with its back down. Then we're going to take the power and the volume buttons. We're going to slide those in first. And then pop it down around the corners. And presto, we're good to go. Now the first thing I'm going to show you here is on the front of the device. A lot of times cases will have a raised lip that goes around the whole front of the device to provide some protection for it so that if you set it down you don't have to worry about your screen getting scratched up. With cases that are this thin and this low profile, you don't see that very often. However, this case does go a little bit extra beyond what most limb cases do, and if you look here, there is a slight curve to those corners. And you can see it here if you look on the camera, there's just that little teensy bit of a raised bump. That raised bump is on each of those corners, and it makes it so that even though you don't have the raised lip that goes around the whole device, you have it in those corners, so you can still set that down without having to worry about your screen or your screen protector getting scratched up. It's not very deep, so it's not going to offer a ton of protection, but it is just a little bit of extra protection to prevent scratches from hitting your screen and your screen protector. Here on the sides, you do have that same texture as you have on the back here, and it provides some awesome grip. It is a very grippy surface, and it feels very comfortable in the hand. And then here on this side, you can see the power and the volume buttons. There's no issues using those. They're very responsive, and there's no problems with them at all. Here on the bottom, you will see the cutouts for the microphone, for the USB-C charging port, as well as for your speaker. And then here up top, we'll flip it around and you see the cutout for the noise-canceling mic. You also see these little cutouts here, these straight lines. Those are there in order to be able to make it so you can put the case on and off of the device without it breaking the case. Because the case is so thin and it's such a tight fit, it does need to make sure it has a little bit of room there so that you can pull that off without breaking anything. Now going back to the USB-C charging port, it is about the right size where you can use any USB-C charger with that, but just in case you don't want to use it, this case is thin enough that it does support wireless charging. You'll just drop it there on your wireless charger, it starts charging, and you'll be full in no time. Now something you'll see with a lot of cases like this is that they do tend to attract fingerprints. As I've been using this one, I do notice that it does attract a few. You can kind of see a little bit here. That's with me having used the case for 3 days straight without having wiped it down once, and not even before this video. And it still looks fairly good. And even if it does have a couple of fingerprints on there, you can just wipe those off with the damp cloth. Now also one more thing here on the back is you will see that it does have this raised bump that goes around the camera bump there. That does provide some additional protection there. It doesn't give you quite the slope that I would hope it does to get rid of that ugly camera bar. However, it does provide you with some protection around the surface of that camera, so you can set that down without having to worry about that one getting scratched up. Now the greatest thing about this case is the price. Typically with these Aramid fiber type cases, you do see them going for around about $60. This particular one is only going for $30. When I first ordered it, I was a little bit leery. I was worried it might not be the best quality or I might get something else entirely, but I have to say I've been pleasantly surprised. At $30, this case is on par with many of those $60 cases, and I have no complaints about it. I would definitely recommend this case, especially at that price point of $30, and we'll have links in the description down below where you can order one for yourself. If you guys have any questions about the case, about the Pixel 9, or about the Pixel 9 Pro, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and we'll reply as soon as we're available. If you've enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.